The trick to natural breast enhancement isn't just food, yoga, or massage. Jay reveals a much deeper secret in this video.
Okay, great question. I feel like a lot of people care about this. And I get why someone might be frustrated about it. Some people have too big boobs and they want to reduce them. Other people have too small boobs and they want to enlarge them. Other people have boobs, they're fine with the size, but they want to firm them. I get it. And all those things are possible. A lot of scientists and medical practitioners will get real upset if I say this, because I don't have a license and I haven't been certified and all this stuff. But truth is, you can go look at primitive tribes where they don't have healthcare and crazy PhD programs, right? But they have the same issues. They want to look different. They want to look better, and they have their own methods for altering breast size. And you can find countless examples of people who've done it normally and naturally, even in our own Western society, if you look. So yes, to answer your question, or your first question, it's 100% possible to enlarge, reduce, firm, smooth, whatever, your boobs. The common route in Western society is just get surgery. That's how we do it. Cut you open and insert something in there, or take something out of there, or suction something, whatever. This is the general path, but I'm talking about healthy, natural, organic, non-invasive ways of altering your breasts. Because the cells in your body, like since you were a fetus, the cells in your body have continually been evolving and adapting to not only the environment, but to your desires, or your vision, or your intention for your life. As a kid, if you have trouble balancing and you intend more balance, like your cells will develop more balance. If you intend more strength, your cells will develop more strength. If you intend more attractiveness, your cells will develop more attractiveness. Most people don't do this. Like you can't. It's a bit tricky to prove because no one's done a study where they've tracked like the internal desires of a toddler across time. But like it still exists. It still happens. When a soul is born and comes to the earth, it has desires and intentions of like a path of life on a way to be, and that can change over the years. But the point is that your trillions of cells are miraculous, incredible, stunning creations of Mother Nature, and they can evolve and adapt to almost anything. So sure, you can cut yourself open and go about it that way, but there's a better way, and lots of people have used it. You just haven't heard of them. Yeah, I guess that answers your surgery question. Okay, cool. Okay, so I'll tell you how to augment or alter your boobs, but I want to be clear that just like in anything in life, your progress or your results depends on your execution and how well you pull this off. So someone could teach someone basketball, but how pro they become isn't really on the teacher or the advice or the instructions. Like one person's gonna be like, oh, I tried it, it didn't work, and it's your one basket. The other person's gonna be like, yeah, I lived and breathed your lesson. I haven't stopped thinking about it. I came up with creative ways to use it on my own, and they become a pro baller. So I will give my knowledge. I'm just saying, results is on y'all. So the method is the same way that you change anything. It's the same way you change when you were a kid. Intention and belief. You intend what you want in life or for your body or for your cells, and like envision it and hold true to that vision. If you the more you can believe it, like there's like a meter or like a level, like a belief meter or like a gas gauge or something. And the more you foster that belief, the more confident you are, the more you believe in it, the more your cells will fulfill that prophecy kind of thing. If you took two kids and One believed he was going to get stronger and lift weights, and the other one believed he was going to get bullied and be a stick figure thin the whole time. Those two beliefs will change everything. Because kid A has sky high belief that he's going to do it. He's going to crush it. His cells are going to cooperate. His body's changing. Things are happening. It's happening. He's got it. He's going to learn new techniques. He's going to practice different weights. He's going to get it. He has all these like beliefs, sky high beliefs that his cells will help him with this. And no one can talk him out of it. No doctor's going to come along and be like, well, son, that's not going to happen. You're never going to get strong. Like, it doesn't matter. He has the belief. But the other kid B, has like no belief. He doesn't believe he's gonna become stronger ever. And so his cells won't really change much. They'll stay that weak. They'll probably get worse. And so the same for boobs, right? If you believe that you can have the body you want and your cells will adapt and grow and change bit by bit, and you're not rushing them and you're okay with it and you're giving them help, you're finding foods that promote breast growth or breast reduction, like you're finding testosterone foods, you're finding estrogen foods, you're finding whatever. Like, I'm not saying these foods matter, I'm saying your belief matters. If you're sort of convincing yourself that you're on a path to breast augmentation, it will happen, just like the two kids with the strength example. But if you're like, oh, whatever I have in genetics that's what I got my lot in life, I don't believe genetics can be altered. Like if you haven't studied epigenetics and you haven't studied quantum genetics, and you haven't studied like nutrigenetics and all these different things, then you don't believe. But people who study those things believe. So it's on you to manage your belief. This is how you get the change that you want. Because nothing is more powerful than your mind and you. You are the most powerful factor in your change, not all these other things. And so it's your job, or it's your task, or it's up to you to immerse yourself in breast growth or breast augmentation, reduction or growth or whatever. There's a forum on the web called breastnexus.com full of women who are, or even trans guys and stuff, or trans women. I don't know if it's MTF or FTM, but there's breastnexus.com where they're all talking about different methods of breast augmentation. Some surgical, but many not. There's the story, you can go look up Katherine Heigl's story of how when she was a teenager, she was like flat as a board, and she desperately wanted to have huge boobs like the Sports Illustrated models and stuff. And she started like visualizing it and chanting it and writing it down as a mantra. And if you look at her now, like she's kind of famous for having huge knockers. Like she surrounded herself with boob inspiration, posters everywhere, and people she looked up to and people she wanted to be like and be with. And she would like imagine herself walking around, like how would it feel, and all this kind of stuff. And it happened. And sure, it's an anecdote. Sure, it's not scientifically backed. But you know, you go look up Wim Hof and what he does with his breathing and his cells, and like the incredible things his body does, running marathons in the Arctic naked and in the desert and whatever, curing diseases and stuff. It's like there's enough science out there for this. Like not this specific thing, but like it's not a far leap. I mean, if Wim can do all this stuff, pretty sure someone could grow some boobs or firm them up or reduce them. It's not that much of a stretch. So yeah, I mean, I hope that answers your question. It's totally possible. There have been people who've done it. You can do it too. It just, if you get too hyper logical and you're not willing to try and not willing to experiment and you're just closed minded, like, nope, I don't believe it, I've already decided on this topic, then you're not gonna get anywhere. But if you're willing to explore, start Googling, start researching, you know, join the forums, talk to the women, see what's happened, see what's possible, and you convince yourself, like kid A, with the belief, like, I think you'll be surprised and thrilled. And if you want to talk to someone about this, maybe someone who has boobs, or someone I've helped with this already, you can reach out to Sin in our private Facebook group or email her. I think her email's in the description below. Same with the Facebook group. And I think that's it for me. I'm gonna hop on Instagram and look at some boobies.